Ladies and gentlemen, adventurers and idiots, look at your thermostat. Is it 20 degrees? 15? Throw it out the window. Today we are traveling to the bottom of the world, a place so hostile that it doesn't even have indigenous bugs. No ants, no spiders, no mosquitoes. Sounds like a dream? It's a nightmare. Antarctica is 14 million square kilometers of absolute ice. It's twice the size of Australia, but while Australia tries to kill you with the snakes, Antarctica kills you with the mere concept of existing. First, let's debunk the biggest lie you were told in grade school. Antarctica isn't just a giant ice cube, it's a desert. In fact, the McMurdo Dry Valleys haven't seen a drop of rain in nearly 2 million years. Technically, the interior receives less than 2 inches of precipitation annually. It's the driest place on the planet. The air is so devoid of moisture that your sweat doesn't even have time to dampen your shirt. It sublimates directly into the atmosphere, leaving you a crusty, dehydrated husk of a human being. Imagine that you're surrounded by 90% of the world's ice, miles of it beneath your boots, and you are dying of thirst. It's the ultimate geological prank. If you try to eat the snow to hydrate, you lose so much core body heat, melting it in your mouth that you will trigger stage 1 hypothermia before you have finished a cup of water. And then there's the wind. Cold air is dense and heavy. It sits on the high polar plateau, gets bored, and then rolls down the slopes toward the coast, accelerating until it hits 320 kilometers per hour. That isn't a breeze, that's a solid wall of air moving with the force of Category 5 hurricane. In the winter, the sun goes down and stays down for months. This isn't winter like in London. This is the sky. It's a black void of nothingness. For 120 days, your pineal gland, the part of your brain that handles your sleep-wake cycle, basically gives up and dies. You get the stare. You will find yourself sitting, holding a fork, staring at the frozen beach for 20 minutes without blinking. A research showed that isolation and monotony lead to a significant reduction in the protein BDNF, which helps grow new neurons. In short, living in Antarctica literally makes you more crazy. The humidity is 0%. Your skin doesn't just get dry, it turns into parchment. Your knuckles crack and bleed every time you make a fist. Your lips split. Your eyes feel like they are being wrapped with wool. And the static electricity? Oh, it's a riot. Because the air is so dry, static charge builds up on everything. And the smell, or rather the lack of it, because it's so cold, there are no plants, no soil to release musk, everything is sterile. When people finally leave after a year, the first thing they usually do is cry when they smell a piece of grass or greasy burger. In Antarctica, the only thing you smell is the diesel fumes from the generators and the unwashed bodies of 40 scientists who are too tired to care anymore. Now let's talk about the pee bottle. If you are out in the field, you can't, I repeat, you can't pee on the ice. It's an environmental violation under the Antarctic Treaty. All human waste must be containerized and shipped off the continent. But the scariest part, you are more isolated than the astronauts on the International Space Station. If your appendix decides to explode in July, no one is coming for you. The temperature is so low that jet's fuel turns into jelly. You are stuck. There is a famous case, Dr. Jerry Nelson, who discovered she had breast cancer during the winter. She had to perform her own biopsies and administer her own chemotherapy for months before a plane could risk a landing. You have to be your own hero, your own doctor, and your own therapist. So why do we do it? Why do we subject ourselves to the bone-chilling, brain-shrinking, boob-carrying misery? Because it's the only place on Earth where there is no borders, no wars, just humans versus the elements. It's a place where you can look at a mountain that no human has ever stepped on. But seriously, don't go. It's awful. Stay home and turn up your heater. Just stay home.